Hi, this video is going to talk about weight loss. If that is not serving you right now, I'll see you next time. I do not want you to watch this if it's going to hurt you. And so, bye. We'll talk next time. Still here. So if you've been following along, I have PCOS. I was diagnosed in 2023 around July. Prior to that, I had gained about 80 pounds over the course of the 3 prior years, struggling with PCOS, and when I was diagnosed and began to get treatment through medication and also diet changes, I was able to lose a significant amount of weight, actually a little bit more than I had gained. And then I got pregnant, and then it's just like, it was a lot. And now none of my clothes fit me anymore. And that is something nobody talks about, how hard it is to open your closet and be overwhelmed by all of these clothes, like 4-year-old clothes that aren't in style anymore, but maybe fit me again. And then like 3-year-old clothes that don't fit, and things that I bought and I liked and I had intention of wearing. And then I sort of, once I figured out what was wrong and how to fix it, I sort of rapidly lost weight and didn't get to wear them. And looking at all of this money that has gone to waste, it's just super overwhelming. And then to be postpartum and have my body look so much different than it used to, and have looser areas that weren't always loose, and have like such a dramatic change in the size of my chest, it's just been sort of challenging for my self-esteem to continue to open the closet and not be able to get dressed in the morning. So my goal is to have a closet where everything that is in it is something that I can and want to wear on a regular basis. What I'm not going to do today is try on clothes that I know are far too large on me. I'm never going to do this because it feels like it's not kind. There's one thing I'm going to try on that I'm going to say, like, I don't actually know if this is stylish, and I'm gonna ask for your feedback. But please know, if I'm trying something on, it's not because I'm like poking fun at anyone. This is a very sensitive video to make, and we're just gonna see how it's received. And if it's received really poorly, I won't do it again. But know that I have like the very best of intentions, and I'm making this so that if you are in the same position where you're opening your closet, you're freshly postpartum, and you're like, wow, like there is nothing that I can wear, and I feel like a lump, and my clothes look absurd on me, you're not alone, but you need to clean out your closet, and I need to clean out my closet. So let's get started. I've got 11 pairs of jeans. I currently own 11 pair of jeans. We're just gonna go through them. I'm gonna show you what I know is definitely leaving my closet, what I'm not sure about, and what's definitely staying. And I'll show you the ones that are definitely staying on my body, so you can get an idea of how they look, because most of them are new, because my size has changed so much that like for clothes to fit me, they mostly are new. So let's get started. All right, first pair of jeans are these. They're from Curve Appeal. I'm not trying these on. I know that they do not fit me. I kept them around while I was pregnant because for a while they were sort of fitting me while I was pregnant. And then my belly got big and it was like pushing the jeans down. And so they stopped fitting me. They're not something I would keep to wear as like maternity clothes in the future, but they are gonna get sold on Poshmark. They were super comfortable. They're actually like super, super comfortable, and it is a shame that they don't fit anymore because they were like my favorite soft pair of jeans, but they don't, so they will go. Second pair of jeans, I'm gonna actually try on, so give me a moment. Okay, this is the next pair. I did have to move the camera a little. Hopefully you can see the whole thing. These are Good American jeans. I bought them on Poshmark. They fit super well. And they were actually like new with tags on Poshmark, so got a huge deal on them, and I really like them. They will be staying in my collection, and I like them a lot. Okay, these are the next ones. They're from Maurice's. I bought them, I bought a bunch of jeans like the week before I found out I was pregnant, and luckily they still fit me. So these are the ones. They're a little bit flared at the bottom, and they have like a little slit. I actually tried a pair like this from Nuuly or Rent the Runway like a month prior, and that's why I ended up buying them. But we're gonna try them on. I am keeping these as well. All right, so these are the Maurice's flare jeans. They do look much better with like even just like a tiny bit of a heel, but I don't have that on right now. But they're my favorite kind of dressed up jean, and I like them a lot. They're definitely staying here with me. Okay, next up, this is one of the ones that I'm just like not quite sure about. These are Warp plus Weft jeans, and here's the thing. They fit me now, I feel very nicely, and I also feel like they fit me very nicely when I purchased them when I was like 4 sizes larger than I am now. So they're like the sisterhood of the traveling jeans. Traveling pants, I guess those were jeans, so I guess sisterhood of the traveling pants. But so this is what they look like. They're just like light wash straight jeans, a little bit of destruction, nothing crazy. And we'll try them on. If you're like, you are totally off base, those do not fit you, please let me know. I think they look good, but I might be wrong. So these are the jeans. I feel like these fit. They would be better with a belt because they are very stretchy, and so they do kind of sag after a minute, but like, I think they're cute. I don't know. They're like a mom jean, but I'm a mom, so I guess that's right. That works. These are they. These are my cool girl jeans. They're from the brand Edgley. I bought them at Maurice's. They might be Maurice's exclusive. I'm not 100% sure. They're mid-rise, which is not usually my style, but that's what they are. If you're wondering what's going on over there, this is like a real house where people really live. That is my printer where I have my pump parts stored, and that is the playmat that my daughter plays in the living room. So, real house. Anyway, Edgley jeans, I got them from Maurice's with the other ones, the fancy jeans, and they have like cargo pockets, which I love. I actually got these because I had a pair of cargo jeans that were quite a bit larger that I just immediately knew like I couldn't wear anymore, and I got rid of them because they were making me sad because I love them so much, and I was like, I have to replace them. I got these. We're gonna try them on. I'll show you my favorite cool girl jeans. Like, aren't these cool? Don't you feel just like I am a cool person by looking at me in these jeans? I feel like I'm a cool person looking at me in these jeans. They're not going anywhere. They're staying here with me. All right, next up, also from that same Maurice's jeans haul. These are just the Maurice's house brand, I think. And they are like a sort of straight leg jean, cuffed, very destroyed. I would say not that much different than the Good American, but much comfier. Here's the thing. I definitely don't need these and the Good American jeans. It's just that, like, I like both of them, and I mean, clothes really aren't built to last anymore, so I'm sure that one of them will get like too destroyed to the point where they're not really fun to wear out in public anymore, and then I'll just swap in the next ones. So I'm keeping both. I like both. These are very comfortable. They also have a little bit of room. I think the Maurice's jeans run slightly big, and also these are like, I'm kind of in between 2 sizes right now, and this is the bigger of the 2. I'm trying not to like size check, body check, so these are the bigger of the 2 sizes, so that's probably why they're running just like slightly large, but that's okay with me. And I like these jeans. I feel good in them, and they're so comfy. They're so soft and like stretchy. Oh, love them. These jeans are not going anywhere. These are my brand new barrel jeans from Old Navy, and I love them. I am so glad to own them, so I'll show you them, but they're not even on the chopping block. So cute, so different, so fun. They were reasonably priced considering how trendy they are, and they're not going anywhere. I love these jeans. I think I got the tall length because another creator said you should go up in length, and I agree with her 100%. So if you're thinking of getting Old Navy barrel jeans, go up in length. These are also Maurice's house brand jeans. They're from the same haul of jeans. However, I don't know if these fit anymore. I'm gonna try them on and see what I think. They're wide leg, and as a result, they're just like way more roomy, and they often like fall off of me, so I'm gonna try them on. I'm actually not gonna make any judgments until I go back and look at the footage and see what I think, because the last couple times I've worn them, I haven't been like super happy with the way they've looked and felt throughout the time that I was wearing them. I may just still be in the market for like a mid-wash wide leg jean. So there's just like a lot of room in these. Like, I can get my whole arm in with me. But they're so cute. Like, is this how wide leg jeans are supposed to be? If you have thoughts on that, please let me know. I don't know. Like, I love the way they look, and I love the way they feel, but then halfway through the day when I wear them, I'm like, oh wow, I look like a sloppy girl. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. These are really sad. These are the reason why I said I'm not gonna try on jeans that I know don't fit me, because it feels mean, because I love these jeans. I wore them last week, but they don't fit me. They look not good on me. They fall off. I thought for a while, like, I'll just pretend they're a different style of jean, that they're not the style of jean that they are. But they don't fit me anymore, and I can't wear them anymore. I loved them. They were like my security blanket postpartum, because they did fit postpartum, and it was like nice to have like this like very stylish pair of jeans. And I love Abercrombie and Fitch jeans, and they're like a little out of my budget, and I was able to get these secondhand on Poshmark. They're so comfortable. I love the wash, but they don't fit me, and I have to say goodbye, but I love them. I'll show you them. I love them. I think the baby's waking up. I might have to check on her real quick. This is Julie. She's my whole world. I love her dearly. She's 6 months old today. Say happy 6-month birthday, Julie. Isn't she the best? Ugh, the hard part is over. I was holding out hope those last pair would work, and I can't keep up the charade with those jeans. I love them. Someone else will love them too. I'm gonna sell them on Poshmark. These are Gap jeans that I think are a very similar concept, and they're also very similar to the Warp Plus Weft jeans, but definitely fit better. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should keep these and get rid of the Warp Plus Weft jeans. These are obviously not as good quality as those, but I've had them for years. I actually bought them back in like 2019, and they didn't fit. I don't know why I held on to them. I think it was like an accident. They just kind of got lost in the mix, and now I have them, and I kind of like them, so I'll show you them. These jeans just feel nice, you guys. They feel like they're good quality. The pockets are really small. After putting my hands in a bunch of jean pockets, these are like baby pockets. But I mean, they're very cute. I like in the back how they've got the little bit of distressing that also keeps the hem away from the ground. But it's not too distressed. They're not like, they don't look like they've been thrown through like a wood chipper. They're just very comfortable, very cute jeans. I think I'm keeping these. I do think I'm gonna get rid of the Warp and Weft. I think I will. Last pair, not going anywhere, probably my favorite pair that I own. These are the Old Navy OG loose jeans, and they have flowers all over them. I am obsessed. I have to show you these. How cute. See, these pockets are nice. I'm not like over here like mouse pockets with my hands half out. That was weird. Gap, do better. And this is the same house brand too. Very, very strange. But little flowers everywhere. Oh, precious. I'm wearing these today. They are new. I think they're still being sold on the Old Navy website. If I can remember, I'll link them below, as well as the Old Navy jeans. The Old Navy jeans, the barrel ones. The Maurice's ones that are new-ish, I did purchase in 2024, in like January, but then never wore them because I was pregnant for all of 2024 practically. So I won't be linking those because I don't think they're still available. But these are the jeans, 11 jeans, cut down to 8. I'm not that worried. That's a lot of jeans, but I'm not worried about it. I'm actually like in an okay place for like closet space. Once I get rid of all of the stuff that doesn't fit, I just don't want to own things that don't fit me anymore. I don't want to open up the closet and see things that don't fit. So time to say goodbye to those, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.